have some fun. We'll take good care of you. Wisdom, it's time to play. Magic the Gathering on its way. Join Mom and all the rest. Have some laid back fun and some chess. To help you have fun is our pledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on the gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on the gamer's ledge. Come on and join some friendly games. We all wanna get wiser. Test your deck and combo play. You'll find we're a lot nicer. Bring your deck for fun magic play. This is totally the right way. To help you have fun is our pledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge.
I shuffle the deck with haste, no delay in the game. Cards in hand, opponent's shame. Let's duel. Play my mystics, spells and beasts. In the magic realm, I'm a mage, not a priest. Cast them, tap the mana, I'm ready to attack. You think you got control? Well, I'll take that back. Yeah. Slinging spells we're gonna play on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, east, north, south or west. Magic on Gamersledge is the best. Magic on Gamersledge is the best. Slinging spells we're gonna play on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, east, north, south or west. Magic on Gamersledge is the best. We pull you back from the edge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Slinging spells we're gonna play on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, east, north, south or west. Magic on Gamersledge is the best. We tell you no lie like Ken with his samurai. Jimmy and artifacts will leave you whack. Shank with a group hug leaves you crying like a thug. Zombie monster is down, he's always got a plan. Doesn't matter what Mark plays, on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, as long as he's playing with friends. The good times, they never end. Slinging spells we're gonna play on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, east, north, south or west. Magic on Gamersledge is the best.
That area immediately.
Konnichiwa, itagama wa watashi no name mark desu. Irasshaimase.
Or in other words, greetings and salutations, ledgelords, ladies, and gender fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Gamersledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark. Joining me in the Discord is Plagues. And we're here for some magic.
Uncivil Poet, 8,420. Yo, yo, yo.
What's up? Happy Thursday. Hope everybody had a great Thursday. Plagues, what'd you have to eat tonight?
Bacon.
Just bacon?
No, I haven't eaten yet.
What are you going to eat then?
Probably some
Uncivil Poet,
Japanese rice,
8,420. It's Cat, just to let you know.
Oh, you changed your name, Cat. So you're no longer I'm the Cat. You're now Uncivil Poet. That works. How have you been? What did you have to eat? What's new and fantastical?
Uncivil Poet, 8,420.
I had a Philly cheesesteak for dinner.
That sounds like a basic idea.
I'm not like a huge fan of the hoagie sandwiches. There's a couple at Subway that
Uncivil
I will get.
Poet, 8,420.
I had read that Jersey Mike's had come out with a really good chicken salad sandwich, which my wife loves and can never find anywhere. So I got it for her, and then I found something I could live with. Because I don't know, man. I like meat and cheese on bread. Don't get me wrong. But there's not much taste to Philly cheesesteaks, in my opinion. So it's not my favorite, but it's what I got. And I enjoyed it. It was fine. Do you want to do a one-on-one, or do you want to wait until we get more people?
We could do one-on-one just to have content going until more people show up if you want, if that's fine with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Let me slide over.
I'm playing Vampires then.
I'll put the link
I got
to
it.
the thing. Okay, good deal. And do you want me to I'll play dragons. I've been mucking with this deck for a little bit. I want to see how it works.
What's the color scheme?
Mine Timur. Blue, red, green.
I don't think I've ever played against T-Board.
Oh, well, there you go. Move that out the way. Over here. And shuffle.
I need to move this from one window to the other. Crummy. There you go.
I can never remember how to spell M-I-R-Y-M.
M-O-U-S-E.
Sentinel worm. Sentinel worm. He's definitely
Uncivil
coming for
Poet
you and me.
8420.
Well, that's a heck of an
It's
opening
been a
hand.
while. I've been working so much and I work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and by the time I get in you're off.
Yeah, Kat, I've been doing some contract work and that's been ending. So my streams have been a little shorter lately, which is why we've been ending before 10. Especially with the contract work, I've been having to be up at like 5:30 in the morning every day. So it's been a little rough to keep my old schedule, much to my chagrin. But after mid-May, well, I mean, I'm job searching now to replace it, but after mid-May, I might be doing slightly longer once I'm unemployed again. I don't know yet. We'll see. Hopefully there will be like no downtime. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then I'll also have a fixed schedule because I'll know what my work schedule looks like. All right, let's roll to see who goes first.
Yes, that is a thing that must be done.
That is the thing that must be done. Boom. There we go.
I would like you to know that there is a particular reason I am playing this deck with you right now, and that's in honor of International Bat Day.
Oh,
I rolled a 1.
You know what? I have a problem. There's no land in my deck. Hold on. BRB.
Yeah, it's usually a problem.
It is.
Willkommen.
Well, I hope you've been making good money, Kat. Sorry, I'll probably call you Kat for a little while until I get used to it, Poet. But yeah, I just realized when I pulled 0 lands as I drew my hand, I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably not going to work because all my land is sitting on the table over there because I had separated it out. But give me uno momento to put all my land in my deck.
Listen, I just want to go on the record, and one, I know I don't have to tell you how popular this game is in Japan.
Oh yeah.
That being said, if we do not get a Universes Beyond or at least a secret layer for Castlevania, like in the next year or two, I'm gonna scream.
You know, I think they'll wait until they do another like Ravnica Innistrad type of block before.
Which is it going to be for another 3 years at least?
Probably
4.
There are a lot of people complaining about the Universes Beyond stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't get it myself. I think I do. Like, let me rephrase. I get it on a conceptual level, I guess, but but Magic has to change and grow over time. And if this brings new players into the game, I don't think people should be complaining about that.
Here's my only complaint.
Yeah.
I don't think, okay, and I don't know how people feel on the channel about this particular IP, but I think the best example is another tabletop IP, which is Warhammer. Warhammer, as you know, has had novels since I think the 80s when they started. You know, D&D's had novels. Magic does too, but like there's not like when we get the Netflix show and other things like that, like I'm looking forward to content enrichment. Like I want to see more of this native setting than I do Universes Beyond. And so
they could do a couple episodes per season of the Universes Beyond stuff. That would not be the end of the world.
That would not. you know, if Star Trek can get away with a musical every, you
Right,
know, a season,
right.
you know, or a Lower Decks crossover, I mean, come
We-
on, it's
listen,
fun.
Listen, man, say what you will about that Lower Deck crossover. I think it might be my favorite episode of Star Trek ever made. And I'm a serious Trek head, right? But I thought what they did was well written, well acted, and true to both shows.
I'm sorry, I have to, like, at the end of the day, I mean, with the exception of season 3 of the original series and the animated series for the original series, I've seen, and Lower Decks. Other than those 3 things, I've seen the rest, right? All 60 years.
Yep.
And I will tell you, like, running right now after you said that, like, just running each of them through my head and, like, which ones to me stood out as, like, having the coolest moment, I gotta give it to All Good Things. Like,
No, all Good Things is in my top 3.
Mm.
But my issue, or listen, Lower Decks in and of itself,
and I'm counting both of those as one episode, by the way.
it took me time to get Lower Decks. I generally am not someone who likes comedy of the things I love, and I'm not somebody who likes.
The only episode I insisted on watching was the Jeffrey Toombs episode.
The Jeffrey Tubes one. The thing for me was, I think it was, I can't remember if it was in the first season. It might have been like, it was either the 8th episode of the first season of Lower Decks, or it was the first episode
Language.
of the second season. I can't remember which. Totovo2, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. It was when they took Boimler up in the shuttlecraft, and they did the 9,000 shots of the ship from the outside with the angelic music. I'm like, okay, I can get behind this, because even though it's making fun of it, it's doing it in the way that makes you feel like you're watching the movie, right? Or any of the movies where they're showing the ship, and it's like it's like it captures the feeling of Trek, even though it is irreverent to Trek. And I don't love, like, it's funny and it's okay, but like I said, I'm not a big fan of the comedy stuff so much. But I will say that I thought that crossover episode was very well written, and I thought Jack Quaid did a phenomenal job acting it in general, and everybody did. I will say that I think that Strange New Worlds is my favorite, like, Trek in a very long time. Next Gen,
I will tell you,
Next Gen will always be my favorite.
I can tell you that as not a fan as a child, like, I thought it was the most boring thing in the world outside of Next Gen. If we're going, like, one at a time, like, original series, Risk Is Our Business, like that whole episode, and then for Deep Space Nine, it's when he nukes the planet. Oh, I was like, this guy's awesome. I love him.
Cisco's like I don't know. Like, I like all of them. There's not a captain I don't like. Janeway is probably, like, the most stuffy for me, but at the same time, I thought she was one of the most authoritative captains. That
he was all about the crew.
Yeah.
She didn't care about anything else. And like, I think, like, at the end, like, the way that her, and, like, if you know the story behind what happened with the actors themselves, behind the scenes, but when her and Seven are working together to undo everything at the end of that series, I thought was, for me, the high point of the series. But with Archer, it was what's his name? The Shram. Dude, I love Shram.
See, I Enterprise was okay, right? Until, was it the end of the 4th season? Or end of the 3rd
You're
season?
one of those.
Whenever Earth got attacked, that's when it got real good. But by then it was
That's what
too
I'm
late,
saying.
and it was
Right.
canceled.
That was like season 4 and 5, basically.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See, yeah, because once that happened and they got serious and they weren't just poking around the tropes, I was like, okay, I'm down with this.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
so yeah.
And then they got axed. I really liked. I have been. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I have been waiting. Like I remember looking at Gorn as a kid, right?
Mhm.
And being like, you remember the figures, right?
Mhm.
And being like, that could be like 9 million times cooler if it was more modern. And so for them to bring the Gorn back and basically make them raptors, I was like, oh my god, I love this.
Man, I hate Discovery though. I hate it with a passion. Like the 1,000 Burning Suns. Now, I will admit, I have not watched all of it. And I'm to the point where she should have been court-martialed for the 742nd time. And I just kind of threw my hands up in the air. I'm like, I can't do this to myself. I know there are things about it that I like very much, but as a show and Burnham as a character, I just do not like her.
So, I will say this. I can't recall exactly when it happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know it's not the first season because the first season was with the Klingon stuff, and that was just bad. Season 2 is when the Strange New World stuff comes into play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was better.
That was good.
Season
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, season 3 is when they go. Yeah.
Was it 3?
Yeah, it was 3.
No, which one's 3 though?
3 is when they go into the future.
Okay, so if you get to the end of season 3, something happens at the end of season 3 that's just basically like, WTF? How did that happen? Right? And it leads into 4, which leads into 5. 4 and 5 are good. I will say at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I think it's like Enterprise. It took them 3 seasons to figure out the tone of the show, and they got it right for 4 and 5.
I think
so.
I might be in like 3 episodes into 4.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just threw my hands up in the air for the 17,000th time when she decides to go out on her own and do her own thing against orders, and I'm like, geez, Christ, just.
Oh, have you?
You got me to drop an F-bomb on stream. I can't believe it. I'm so sorry, chat.
No, you're good.
Have
you finished Picard?
Oh, don't get me started on Picard either. I will say, if season 3,
that's not an answer.
If season 3 had been season 1, I'd have been a lot more hopeful for the final 2 seasons.
Okay, remember who they brought back, right? Because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Important point about Discovery. Okay. Discovery brought back the portal god thing from the original series. Right. Every series, okay, from the original to today has a god, right?
Yeah.
For TNG, it was Q, so on and so forth, right?
Trelane for the original series.
Yeah. So Willy Boy, when he comes and he makes the offer to Doge or whatever her name is, Soji, When he comes and he makes the offer to Soji, and when Q does what he does at the end of that, right? Yeah. Of season 2, Q's the thing that Q says is happening to him is him actually moving on from being a Q to being on that team of super beings.
So here's why I have such a monumental problem with Picard season 1 and 2. It is not. It has nothing to do with the plot. Plot is fine. The problem for me is that the writers decided to forget everything that happened in All Good Things and the entire, 7th season of Next Gen where Picard opened up and learned from his team and became friends with them. Like, that was all gone at the beginning of Picard season 1. And I'm like, what happened? And it made no sense to pick up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
Dude, the end of Nemesis, that's what happened.
Yeah, but
That's exactly what happened.
still, it
broke him.
Yeah, okay, but you do have the ability to heal, especially over that many years.
Oh, yeah, because he's so famous for being such a touchy, sentimental person.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just...
I look at it like this, right? You got that first conversation with Riker, right? I have a problem around children, right? You got Picard Day, right? Conversation with Troy. And then you have everything with Data after, right? And so he's mentored all these people, right? And they're going off doing their own things with the exception of Beverly, right? And so I get in the speech when they're like, why didn't you call us? And he's like, because I didn't want to bother you because I love you. You're my friends. And they're like, well, that's what we're here for, stupid.
Right.
So to me, I thought it hit home in that sense. I thought it did a good job, but that's for me.
Yeah, no, I felt it the exact opposite. Like, I get, and I liked, but there's a point where you got to pull your head out of your own ass.
So here's the other thing, right?
Oh,
look at Data, look at Lore, and look at B4, right? And it took combining the three of them, right? Just like Bones, Scotty, or Bones, Spock, and Kirk. Thank you. Gonna draw.
Yeah.
Is that triumvirate, right? What is this? Oh. All right, well, I'll play Ancient Tomb and pass. But Data mixes the three. Oh, so you've got, forgive me, doesn't matter what order it was, but whatever the order Soong created them in, right? It's kind of like, if you think about it, a play on All Good Things, because you've got Before, which is the past, obviously, because he was the original. You've got Data, which was the middle one, and then Lore, or the other way around. Lore was the second one, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the present, and then you had Data, which was the future, right? And once you combined all three, just like he had to combine all three things in All Good Things, it resolved the issue, right? So I took that from it. So I thought it was a nice little bow on the series, at least for me.
I've thoroughly enjoyed season 3 of Picard. I wish that they had just gone with that from the beginning. I don't like the whole, the Enterprise is, or the Federation is evil kind of shock. That's the whole point of Star Trek, is to get away from that.
Oh. Yeah. Who did that? That was Discovery. Yeah. They do what's the green species?
Orions.
I think season 4 is the Orions. That was good. And the hypocrisy of the Federation having no money and replicators, and then not supplying that technology to the rest of the universe in mass, and the problems that creates, which leads to the Underworld Syndicate and organizations like it existing, is very akin to things that we've seen go out in the government, since the 90s.
Your go, by the way.
Thank you. Tap up, keep draw. N'est-ce pas? Alright. I have no choice. I will play Dragon Skull Summit. It comes in tap, and I pass. Yippee-oh, yippee-yay.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. I'll play a Storm Carved Coast. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands, which I do. I will tap for 1, 2, 3. For a Palladium Mirror. He's mana dork, taps for 2 colorless. And I pass.
Keep and then draw. I will play land for turn. And then I will tap said land for 1 white to play land tax. And then
That came in tapped, by the way.
it says unless you control 2 or few other lands.
Right, you control 3.
But when it came in, I only had control 2.
No, because it counts
Okay.
itself. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that can go back in my hand.
That's why I don't play with that card, sadly.
And then I pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a forest for turn. I'll pay 1 forest, 2 forests, and 1 other. Sorry. I'm playing a red, a green, and 1 other. For a Rhythm of the Wild. And actually, let me redo this.
Are you serious right now?
I am serious. Oh,
I didn't hear the thing.
what thing?
The thing.
Oh, it's been a long day.
This is the rhythm of the night.
There it is.
The night.
Okay. Okay, and then I will tap the forest and 2 others for a Chittering Dispatcher. So 2/3, and it comes in with a +1/+1 counter on it.
Later, Holson.
And a pass.
Alright, untap upkeep draw. Party. I will play Sundown Passes land for turn. And then I will tap 1 to play land tax. Boop. And then I will tap for 1 white. And 2 colorless, take 2 damage. Beep, beep. And I will play Knighthood. First strike now, and I pass.
Okay. Untap. 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 Upkeep, draw. I will play 1 green, 2 green, and 1 other for a Savala Heart of the Wilds. Comes in with a +1/+1 counter. And I will pass to you.
Upkeep drop.
And I do not have more land than you.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, screw it. I might as well. All right. Play that as land for turn. It comes in tapped. And then we will go.
And it untapped itself.
I'm looking up a keyword. Sorry, bear with me.
You're fine.
Ah, okay. That's right. All right, so then let's do 1 white, 2 colorless, take another 2. As soon as I can find the tab, there it is. 36, boom, boom, boom. 2 colorless and that. And we will play Keeper the Accord.
Okay.
And then pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep draw. Tap 1 green and Savala for 3 green, 1 blue, and 1 red to bring in my commander. Comes in with a +1/+1.
Oh, hello, Hans.
What do I say for that? I thought I had something. Oh yeah, I do. Where is it?
Dracarys.
There we go. Dragons are in. And
Hooray!
I will pass.
Okay, you have more creatures and more lands than me, so I'm gonna do the
I
thing.
do not have more lands.
Oh, no, you are correct. You have 4. Sorry. So I make a soldier. And then we untap upkeep draw. Ooh, purdy. Seriously. Fine. We'll play that as land for turn. Boop. Okay. See if I can do this right. I'm going to 1, 2, 3 black. One. So that's 1 black. 1, 2, 3 colorless.
Mhm.
Using 1 colorless to tap for 2 black.
Okay.
So I've got 3 black, 2 colorless. And then tapping the tomb for that. And so if I did that right, I'm bringing in Sorin of House Markov and Bloodline Keeper, which has the 1 for the extort cost, which is, sorry, let me look at it again.
If you pay a white or a black,
Right.
then opponents lose 1 and you gain 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm at 37. And then, can't do that. Oh, and on my upkeep,
I still
you don't have more lands than, yeah,
land
no,
you.
I know, but I'm just trying to keep track of stuff, you know?
Yep, 100%. Yep.
And on that note, I pass.
Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Hey, it's land. I'll pay 2 life. Okay. I will pay 1 green and tap Sovala for 7 green.
Mm-hmm.
I will use 1 blue and 6 of the 7 to Cyclonic Rift with Overload to return all non-land permanents I don't control to their owner's hand.
No me gusta. So you go to the graveyard. Beep. Excuse me. And then you go to the hand.
Yep.
And
I have 1 green still floating.
Mhm.
Green. I'll attack for 3. 2 is 5, and 7 is 12.
Attacking for 12.
Yep.
All right. I
And then
sent you the
pass.
deck list just now.
Okay, and then I pass.
Where are we? Spell table 12. So that puts me at 25. Boop. And tap upkeep draw. Land for turn. All right. Tapping 1 white for land tax.
Mm-hmm.
Another white.
Make sure you cast them one at a time, please.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just making sure I'm lining up the mana right.
No worries.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen first. So we'll go 1 white, 2 colorless, go down another 2, 23. To play that again. And then black to make 2 black. And that would be 3. So 2 black, 3. Which brings him back out again. Actually, no. Yeah. And I pass.
In response,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pay 2 blue and mana drain Soren.
You're just all kinds of fun tonight.
I know. So I get.
What does that do again?
It counters a spell, and at the beginning
So
of
it goes to my graveyard.
Yeah, at the beginning of my next main phase, I get the 2 mana that you spent on it.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll pay 1 green. Tap Zavala for 7 green. I will pay 1 red and 1 blue and use 4 of the 7, meaning I have 3 floating, to cast Arenia of the Unwritten. It is a 7/7 flying trample. Whenever Arenia enters or attacks, look at the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And when it comes in, I will give it haste instead of the +1/+1 counter. But I need to dig for, look at the top 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put those back.
If I don't pull 1 of 5 cards this next turn, I'm dead. If I even get to next turn.
You may put a dragon creature. I will put Old Gnawbone out. He's a 7/7 flying. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. And then I got to put the rest on bottom in random order. Say when.
When?
Okay. And then we will move to combat.
Oh, even if I pull one of those cards, I'm still dead. So
I don't have enough to kill you right now. I don't. 7 times 3, 21. Nope. Oh, I guess I
Okay.
could. Yeah, but I want to give you another turn. So
there is nothing I can pull that's going to stop you. So I'm going to scoop.
okay. Wow, that was horrible mana. Like I had 5 mana for the entire game. Yikes. I think I pulled one. I had 3 in my original hand. So I pulled 2 in however many turns that was. It's crazy.
Sick.
I'm not entirely sure if I should have counterspelled the Sorin or if I should have counterspelled the white creature you didn't play a second time. But I figured Sorin would do more damage to me over time just from plinking me, especially if he transformed.
No, you should have plinked the other one. Sorin's not the problem. The other one would have been the bigger problem.
Not since I didn't have any land.
No, you should have killed Bloodline Keeper, I'm saying. That's what you should have.
Oh, Bloodline Keeper wasn't out.
It was the first time.
Yeah, that's why I just returned it to your hand. Care to cut, sir. Plagues. Oh, he must have stepped away.
Sorry, back.
Oh, yeah, I was talking to you. You were gone. I'm like, he must have stepped away.
Yeah, I had to close the door real quick.
Did you want to cut?
40.
Okay.
You playing the same deck?
Yes, unless you want me to change.
I want you to change.
Okay.
I don't have any of my decks are on that level, dude. That was what, turn 4?
That was turn 7.
Nah.
No, turn 8. Remember, I didn't get land for like 4 turns. It was either turn 8 or 9.
Oh, 7 on my counter. There it is. That would have been your 8th, yeah.
Did I pick the right one? No. Never do. That is the correct one. Okay. All right. Care to cut?
Nah.
Okay.
I guess I'm keeping this.
First. Bing, bing, bong. I rolled a 12. 7.
Good.
Well, considering I drew 0 land, I'm going to mulligan.
I am totally going to go get a sandwich after this. You've given me craving for sandwich.
Yay.
Sandwiches.
Care to cut?
No, I'm good.
Seven.
El queso está viejo y podrido.
This will work.
¿Dónde está el sanitario?
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Forest and be done.
Shiny. Play a swamp. And I will pass.
Untap.
Yeah. I will also reset my life total.
Keep draw.
Crack like a sham.
Play a Plains return. Bring my commander in and pass.
I do the things. The things have been done. I will play land for turn. And I will pass.
Okay. By the way, this is a $20 pre-con. I think
Chicken.
I've mad it.
Did you see
modded,
that post I put in a cord about the Viva
7
Dirt
cards
guys
in it,
making a
8
game?
cards in it, something like that. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest. I will tap 2 forests to play In Search of Greatness. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. If you don't, scry 1. And then I will attack for 1 and create a 1/1 soldier token with lifelink. And I will pass.
In response,
Okay.
I will drop my life total to 39.
There you go. She's 2.
Oh, she's 2?
Yeah.
Fine. All right. The things are being done. Ooh, shiny.
Oh. 4. Start.
I will play Dracula for Lana's turn, and then
I did not see that, Ken. I will check that out, though. Where did you put it? I did not see that.
and I will pass.
Okay. Untap. On my upkeep, I may cast something that costs 3 from my hand
Coke
for free.
chicken. Main lobby.
I will cast Dauntless Escort. It's a 3/3 Rhino Soldier. Sacrifice Dauntless Escort. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. And then I will draw. I will play a Forest for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet.
Hmm. Oh.
And then 1 and 2 others. For a Beastmaster Ascension, whenever a creature you control attacks, you may put a quest counter on it. As long as it has 7 or more quest counters, creatures you control get +5/+5.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attack with these 2 for a total of 3. 2 more commander damage and then 1 other. So total of 4 commander damage up till now, but 3 coming at you this turn. And
Hello.
hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing?
Good. Watching Star Wars Celebration.
Nice.
They just announced Sean Levy's new Star Wars movie.
Oh, nice.
It's called Star Wars Starfighter.
Cool.
Now they're talking about the new Lego sets.
Nice. And then that gets 2 counters on it.
How's it going?
It's going well. We're just playing some Magic.
Yes.
And I pass to you, sir.
I'll tap up key draw.
Raided by his towers. Bought 2 times Star Wars raided my stream with 2 years.
What's up, Tom? Thank you for the raid. I'm surprised you raided during the middle of the Star Wars things. You not watching it still? Or you just decided?
But I just finished playing Fortnite with my best friend too.
Gotcha.
I had it on in the background.
Land for turn.
That's what we're going to
Tapping
do with
for-
WrestleMania this weekend.
Just have it on in the background.
Yep.
Tapping for 2 white,
Is that on Sunday or Saturday?
Both.
2 colorless. Prevalent pairs
Are you? You're not streaming it, are you?
I'm not.
and passing.
Okay. No extra turns for me. Okay. Untap.
You actually have turns for that in that deck?
No.
Oh. I'm like, that's green and white. Like, wait a minute.
Everybody knows about the green and white extra turn cards. Come on, plagues. Untap. Upkeep. On my upkeep, greatest permanent I control is now 3. So I would need to do something for 4. I do not have that, so I will scry 1. I will put that on the bottom. And then
I was
Nova
looking at the Twitch
Galactic.
drafts 'cause I got
Greetings.
some for doing Fortnite.
Is that your second draw?
no, it's my first draw.
There's a Marvel's Rivals Season 2 drops. and
Oh,
it's
nice.
For Namor.
Nice.
You get an emote for him, a costume, nameplate, and a spray.
Nice. Hi, Nova. How are you doing? Would you like to play a game of Magic this fine evening?
What's up, Nova? Nova Galactic Planetary.
Nova Galactic.
You could
I
be
could
down.
be down.
You could be Nova too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can probably do that actually. Or I could do that. No, I kind of want to do the other thing. So one green and one other. For a Priest of Titania. I'm going to pay 1, 2 green and 1, 2. I'm going to do like that for a second. 2, 3. Hmm. 4, 5. It's fine.
Gaga.
To cast Scatter the Seeds. It's a spell with Convoke. Create 3 1/1. Oh, I did way too many. Never mind. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. To cast Scatter the Seeds is Convoke. Create 3 1/1 green sapling creature tokens. Which I don't think I have, so I'll probably use a Dryad. There's 3 of them. And then I will attack for 3 and 2 is 5.
You attacking with more than 2 creatures?
I am. I'm attacking with 3. So you get to draw your card.
Yay.
Yay. And that's my turn, and I pass.
That low key draw. Ooh, shiny. This is also true.
Nova, I put the link in the magic thing if you do want to join us.
Blade lamp return. And then we will pay. I need more of that. All right.
Greetings.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad. How are you guys?
Doing okay. Doing all right.
Doing well, thanks.
How's
How are
everything
you?
with the fam and the job and all that good stuff?
Work is good. My daughter's kind of going through it. Feeling a little depressed, being so far away from home.
Yeah.
I think something is messing with her hormones.
I was the 100% opposite. I was like, get me out of here. I need to be gone.
Yes. Yes.
And then once I was gone, I never looked back. Hi, Tiny Painty Desk. How you doing, friend? I hope you're doing well. Back in time. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us on the TikToks. My contract gig is up mid-May, so I'm on the job hunt now.
Oh, snap. May, what are we in April?
Yeah. Got under a month, basically. Other than that, things are great.
Nice, nice.
Same day I got that news, we found out that our oldest pup is probably gonna have to be put down.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it was a great day all
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
But
That's the day.
we're monitoring him. He's doing all right. So as soon as it's not all right, that's when we'll go do it.
Yeah.
So we're loving on
That
him.
is tough. I've had to do that. It's not fun.
No. Are you done, Plagues?
I was waiting to see if we were going to restart and play a new game with people, or if we were just going to continue on with this.
We can
or
finish
what
this
was
one
going
out. It
on.
won't take too long, I don't think.
All right.
I'm not saying I'm going to win. I'm just saying with it just being the two of us, I think it'll be quick.
So pick one, 2 for colorless, and
Nova, you have Eldrazi, right? Excuse me.
Eldrazi?
Yeah, I don't want you to play it tonight, but you have it, right?
No, I don't have an Eldrazi.
Oh, you
deck.
don't? Oh, okay.
No.
Place does your mask.
We were talking about trying to put together an all Eldrazi round.
And then
it's gonna be fun.
No, it's not. But that's kind of the point. Is it's just dumb.
And then I will tap 1 and 2 to play Demonic Tutor and pass.
Okay. Untap. This becomes 3 when they merge, and I can pick this back up off the battlefield. This is my $23 precon, and I've changed like 6 or 7 cards out on it. And I am mana screwed, but still getting by. Barely. On tap of upkeep, I cannot meet the requirements for In Search for Greatness, so I will scry 1 instead. I will actually leave that on top, and then I will draw. Can't do that. All right, then. Well, if I can't do that, then I'll do the other. 1 green and 2 others. And I will play a Farhaven Elf. Actually, I'm going to change how I do that. I don't need that to be white, so I'll do that one. Farhaven Elf. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So I will go find... this one. And put it in tapped. I've been working on a super secret deck for Magicon.
Ooh.
That I just put together last night at like 2 in the morning in a fit of madness. And I think it will be funny, but I'm not positive.
Okay. I'm here for it.
I can't. Okay. I will move to attack. I will attack with everything.
For how much?
Hold on. Oh, I can't attack with that because it just came in this turn. And that creates a blink that can't attack either. So that is 3. Hold on. I'm counting up number of attacking creatures. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So that sets this to 14. I'm just going to set it to 7 because it does need to go higher than that. All my creatures get +5/+5. So that is 15, and 7 is 22, and 24 on top of that. So 49, and 8 more, and 6 more. I think it's enough. I think it's enough to kill you.
Okay, I'm dead.
Okay. $23 deck, folks. This is one of the 6 cards that I did swap out. Beastmaster Ascension, so good when you have weenies.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I will say that there is a card in Tarkir. I opened a normal box and I opened a collector's booster box, and I played in the pre-release, and I got the card in the pre-release and it is gone and I cannot find it. And it's a uncommon dragon that you can cast as an omen to make one treasure token,
Mhm.
or it's just like a, I don't know, 3/3 dragon flying. And I can't find a single copy of it.
It's meant for you not to have it.
Apparently. Apparently so. Okay. Did you find the link, Plagues?
Yeah.
Sorry, Plagues. Nova.
Yeah, I just haven't clicked it yet. Oh god, what's my login?
What kind of deck would you like me to play, sir?
Me?
Yes.
You can play whatever you want. I
What
don't have a preference.
what speed are we playing?
I don't even know what this deck is. This is a token deck. It's my Dune deck. He makes desert warriors whenever a desert enters. I think you've played it before.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I'll just stick with this deck. Yeah, it was really sad. Like, you couldn't buy this for a while on Amazon,
Mhm.
and now it's back. So, and it's still $23. I think pound for pound, it's probably like the best entry level commander deck that's out there. I did
There's
get the. Oh, go ahead.
It's like a draw discard deck that you make like dinosaur creatures.
Mm-hmm.
That deck is super cheap and it has a fierce guardianship in it.
Nice. I got my fierce guardianship at MagicCon last year out of that digital secret lair bundle. I got the Team Aurora and immediately tore it apart.
Did you?
Yeah, because half of the cards that were in there were proxies in my dragon deck. That was the whole reason I bought it. It's literally to tear it apart and use most of the cards in my dragon deck.
Yeah, there was a few of the dragon decks that I liked. I like the oh crap. What is it? I don't even know the color scheme. It's like the one with green and blue black, I think.
Green, blue, black?
It's got black in it, I'm pretty sure.
Green, white, black, maybe?
Maybe it was that one.
The Abzan, I think is what it is. Yeah.
Yep, that's Abzan.
I will say that there are some ridiculously dumb removal cards in this set.
Really?
One black, one other just exile target.
Anything.
Yeah. It's like exile target, one black and one other. And then there's like a one black sacrifice a creature and exile target creature. I'm like,
give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
In black is crazy.
Black is for people who don't want to have friends.
No, I love black. I like graveyard stuff.
I like graveyard stuff too. That's fine, but you know, the removal is.
Yeah. I actually think white's worse because white's exile. At least black's like just sacrifice it. You know, like you could get it back.
Yeah, but I
white's
think
like
sacrificing
no.
is like the most meanest thing in the game. It's like, oh, you can't have your thing and you can't protect it. So
I don't
too bad.
mind it if it's like sacrifice a creature and you have more than one creature. That's not terrible, but when you like play your commander and someone tells you to sacrifice it, that feels bad.
You know what? I'm gonna play Squirrels. I've not had a chance to play it enough, and it
Squirrels
shouldn't be fast.
My squirrel deck goes crazy too.
Well, I'm just worried about you making 1 billion tokens.
I like big nuts and I cannot lie. You other squirrels can't deny.
I have I make a bunch of squirrels, and then I also have forget the name of the card, but it's the cat that turns everything into food tokens.
Yeah.
And then when things die, when food tokens go to the graveyard, he gets bigger. So that's like my alternate win con. Like, oh, okay, you want to wipe my board? I'm gonna make this guy indestructible, and he's gonna get huge.
I don't think my squirrel deck is like that kind of tricksy. I think it's all right at best. I tried to keep it mid-range. Like, it's got some stuff in there, but it's not tricks anybody hasn't seen.
Yeah.
Around this table. I know Shank went pretty heavy on removal on his. So the first time I played him, he's just like, nope, 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 nope. I'm like, oh, all right, all right. You want me to pull out my blue deck? So I have 2 decks in process that I am just waiting on the Final Fantasy cards to the leaks to finish coming out. One of them is called 10,000 Needles to My Friends, which is gonna probably be all monster deck built around the Cactuar as the win condition. And then the other one that I started making has nothing to do with anything, and I woke up this is another one of those nights where it was kind of a mad rage. I'm trying to, I don't know why. I think it's because I've been playing a lot of Arena lately.
Yeah.
And those people like play decks that clearly shows that they have no friends.
Yeah, they play some degenerate stuff. It's crazy.
I choose violence, but not against me. That's what the name of the deck is. But I am interested because there's a standard deck right now that's built around 4 of 1 uncommon, which I have 3 of in real life. I'm still not going to play standard, but I might put it together on Arena if I can get enough wild cards together without having to pay for them. But the basic gist is it's a land with it's a standard deck with 40 lands. And this thing says burn the top of your deck until you get a spell that costs 8 or a permanent that costs 8 or less. And so all you have is like, I think 4 copies of some ridiculous 8 cost spell that makes you burn your library until you get what you want. And then you just swing and win.
Jeez.
I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, this is my kind of dumb, right? It's like, I'm sure it won't work for more than a week or 2, but yeah. Oh, we should all roll to see who's going first.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got to flip. Oh, but bleep. There you go. Here comes my 1 for the night.
I got a 1. So.
Oh, I rolled a 13. What do you get, Plagues?
I was thinking 15.
15.
At least I'm not last.
Well, you're going first then. Hazel of the Bloom.
Oh, my commander.
You're off.
Playing this deck in honor of the Dune game coming out.
When is it launching?
I thought it came out, or like pre-release or something came out.
Playing Land for Turn.
Last I heard was not good thing.
Happen to Black. Playing Vampiric Rites and Passing.
Hold. Okay. Draw.
So here's the thing. I have 0 mana in my hand.
Unfortunate.
I'm keeping it.
Desert of the Indomitable, I pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Fail. I will, I will discard a Swarm Yard Massacre and pass.
And tap up, keep draw. Tiny. Yep. A swamp. As land for turn. And I'll pass.
We will play a conduit pylon. Enters, I will surveil. Don't need that. Haystack in the graveyard. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I will discard a Toski Bearer of Secrets. Pass.
It's not ideal.
It's less than.
Tap upkeep, draw.
I should have mulliganed, but I just need 2 mana.
A land for turn. Beep. And I will pass.
One. I'm gonna play a Painted Bluffs for turn. And we're gonna tap this into this for red. Tap that for 1, and we're gonna play an Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, each opponent loses a life. Or Impact Tremors deals 1 damage to it, rather. Pass.
To it or wait?
To each opponent, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The Impact Tremors card deals damage to you.
Any creature. Holy crap. Okay.
Under my control.
Oh, okay.
That
I
would
was
be
like,
that'd be crazy.
holy crap. Yeah, that was like, oh, this is going to be a quick game.
Yeah. No.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
That's
well,
unfortunate.
There's colorless land.
All right.
What card is that, Nova, next to your deck? It won't let me click on it.
Oh, it's my commander. I did a proxy of Paul Atreides.
Ah.
Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
I was like sitting there
Yeah.
trying to find the card. I'm because it looks like Dick Grayson from Batman, and I was just like, I like the Nightwing card. I want the Nightwing card.
That's
I
Paul
passed.
Atreides.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
This is an all Dune themed deck.
Gotcha.
As much as I could get it.
I mean, from this distance, he looks like Sandman.
He does.
Like
Season 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, and they also said it's the final season.
Yep.
Wow.
That's because nobody wants to work with Gaiman anymore.
I wonder why.
Yep.
Which guy? The guy?
Yeah, the guy.
Oh.
The writer.
The writer, yeah.
Okay.
Nah, there we go. We will play. I don't need that, actually. All right, we will play land for turn. And then we will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Alenda the Dusk Rose. And we will pass.
Okay.
And I will make a vampire token.
Tap up, keep, draw. Ooh.
Why are you making a vampire token?
Because I summoned a vampire and I have an eminence because it's Markov.
Edgar Markov
No,
doing Edgar
sure
Markov
enough.
things.
Nope, not that token. Darn it. There we go. That token.
I swear to God, most of my money that I'm going to spend at TwitchCon will be on tokens. Metal tokens.
Like Metallica?
No, like metallic tokens, like the ones I use over here.
Is it like a metallic card?
Yeah. Here.
Just
Like,
gonna play a Slaneslia Sanctuary
sorry.
and bounce my Indomitable, Desert of the Indomitable.
Oh, that's shiny.
Yep.
Literally.
Oh, just in time for me to go back to this screen after I already pressed the button. Sorry. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, it's still not a land. I'm gonna discard a Spring Bloom Druid and pass.
Doing the things. Interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Play land for turn. And then paying 1 life, dropping down to 39. Whoop.
Just cause?
Actually, no, not yet. Let's hold off on that. Let's tap 1 white. 2 and a colorless. All right. Yeah. And then we'll play Knighthood, giving everybody first strike. And we will pass.
No, first strike. Don't like that. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. 2. Tap this to tap this for a red. Play my commander.
Boop.
Everyone will take 1 damage. Then I will play land for turn. I'll play Desert of the Indomitable. I'll make 2 Sand Warriors. Everyone will take 2 more.
You take 2 plagues.
I know.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Wait, you brought your commander in, didn't you?
Yep.
3.
3. There's 3 total. 1
Yep.
for my commander and 2 for the tokens.
Yep.
You got it. Ah! Jesus Christ.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Not a land, huh?
Hey, wait a minute. I have ice cream. Excuse me.
I will discard a Putrefy.
You know, we should just make the rule where, after 3 turns, you can go get a land.
Yeah, it's fine.
I have returned.
Okay, your turn.
Your turn.
Already? Wow.
I have no land. So
Oh, yes, this is true.
it makes for a quick turn.
All right. And tap upkeep, draw. Ooh. Very shiny.
Like,
Tap for colorless to play Soul Ring. Beep. And then we'll tap a black. Tap Soul Ring for 2 colorless. And then another colorless to play Rosway Troublemakers. And that makes another vampire token. And then I will tap 2 to stack 1 and gain 1 life. Going up to 38 and drawing a card. Keep. And I am passing.
It's up. Cool.
And I'm muting because I'm munching.
Okay.
So Nova, I've been playing this deck on Arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's every mana dork.
Okay.
And the commander is like a 4 cost. And when he comes out, he gives all mana dorks +2/+2. But if you cast a creature with mana value 7 or higher, target creature gets +7/+7 and a trample until end of turn.
Oh. Oh.
It's a stupid deck. It's funny as hell.
That is wild.
It is funny as hell.
Pay 1 for a Soul Ring.
Oh, and when they attack you, untap them too.
Oh, that okay, even better.
Yeah.
Pay 1 to pay for a red. So, and then 2. I even need to do that. Hold on. Probably could have saved myself the trouble. 2. Tap this for 2. I'll use 1 of it for this to make it a red. So 3 plus the colors is 4. I'm gonna play an Annie Joins Up. When it enters, deal 5 damage to target creature, and then if triggered abilities of a legendary creature I control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. First, we're doing 5 damage to that crossway.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then that's kind of it. I'll play a land for turn.
Wait, do you pay 2 life?
Oh, yeah, I guess he does.
Plagues.
The draw card.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll play land for turn. Sandstorm Verge. It's desert trigger my commander. He triggers twice. So.
Sorry. Also put a +1/+1 on Linda.
Yeah, thanks.
And then, oh god, how many come in?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's it.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
I think he's okay.
Discard casualties of war.
Oh, no.
Hey, have you guys ever heard of something called butter brickle?
Yes.
Okay. Have you eaten it?
Yeah.
I have not. I just heard about it from my neighbor. And she's like, "You never had it?" I'm like, "No, I never even heard of it." She's like trying to describe it to me, and I'm like, "What?"
It's like butter pecan, kind of.
Got it.
But with more chunks. If it's what I'm thinking, I'm almost positive that is it. Now we're gonna look it up, but it's old timey.
That's what she said. But she's from Nebraska, so
Chocolate coated toffee. Yeah.
that's what it is?
Yep.
No, I don't think I'd like that. Not huge on toffee.
It's not bad. Like, it's better than normal toffee, in my opinion.
Okay. Fair enough. Just go with it.
But yeah, as an ice cream, it's like butter pecan, but with like little tiny pieces of crunchies.
Back in the day, TCBY had butterscotch frozen yogurt, and that stuff was awesome.
Tell me about it, man. Nobody cares butterscotch.
Yeah.
I think it's your go.
Wunderbar.
Watch when I do get a land, it's going to be the one I don't need.
A land per turn.
Me.
And then tap in a colorless, tap for 2 black. Oh wait, no, that one needs a red or a black. Sorry. What do I need? Ooh, I
Mark,
could
it's
do
very
that.
upsetting that you don't have a land, because I got a fire hand and I've drawn nothing but heat since we started.
All right, 1, 2
It's all good.
black and 2 colorless. To play Whip of Erebos. Give me my
Card.
creature's lifelink. And then we will tap. Okay. Colorless and black to play Postform Vampire, which enters tapped, which creates another token.
Post Malone Vampire. What? Oh, Oathsworn.
I wish they did a better job of labeling these. Hey. And then paying 1 life, 2 out of black, and then colorless to summon Dracula. And then
Pay your life.
Yep, just did. And that makes another token.
You're a vampire wizard, where are we?
And then on that note, I'm gonna chill there and pass.
On that, upbeat draw. It's not a card I want right now.
I've been feeling that.
Gonna play a forest for turn.
Me.
Two. Hit that. 2, 3, 4. Two, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm gonna play an Open the Way.
Ooh.
X can't be greater than the number of players in the game, so X is 3. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal 3 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped. The rest on the bottom.
You get all
What is that card again?
3. I'm gonna be so upset. Open the way.
Open the Way. Well, I get to reveal until I hit 3 lands. It's not reveal 3. You just reveal until you hit 3 lands.
Yep.
So good. Okay, not what I wanted. 1 land. Not a land. That's a land. That's a land. All right. Mountain.
Hey.
What?
I go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. 2 deserts.
So I got Dark Ritual and Cultivate in Merkle currently. But would it be better to swap to Open the Way is my question.
I think Open the Way is great if you have the mana to do it.
Right.
And you get some sort of benefit from it.
Right.
Like I have my enchantment deck, my Bellow deck, that it has 4 or higher like mana costs for my enchantments. So I need something that's gonna give me a lot of mana potentially. So I played in that.
I like oh my god, Traverse the Outlands.
That is also very good.
Yeah, I saw that too, because that was on my list that you gave me.
For what Nova just spent on this, he got 3 lands, which is not terrible. But you know, if he would have paid 1 less, he could have had to cultivate.
Yeah, and mine is so I'm gonna make 4 2 lands. I'm gonna make 8 creatures, so everyone's gonna take 8.
Yes,
Gotta
sir.
get a phone call. Pass.
Okay.
Hello.
Do your thing. ちょっと待ってください.
Don't forget to lose 8 plagues.
Oh, I thought he was. Got it. 29. Beep. So,
this is the most painful game of Magic I have ever played in my life.
Are you serious?
I cannot believe that after all this time, I don't have a single land that is usable. I am going to...
Yeah, that card's not worth it for this deck. There's a 2% chance of that paying off for me.
What?
Traverse the Outlands. And that's that's with Nyx Bloom Ancient or Vein Ripper. That's it. Everything else is 1, 2, or 3.
That's not true. The one that he killed earlier was a 5/5.
No, I'm talking about my deck, dude.
Yeah, Crossroads Vampire.
No, my Skeletons deck, dude.
Oh. I don't know.
You're silly.
All right. You get a landmark?
No, I'm still trying to decide what I'm... I'm going to go ahead and discard a Railway Brawler. Pass.
Ooh. Doing the things. Ooh. Land for turn. Tap in white. I'm going to color this to play Charismatic Conqueror.
Like this card even less than the other one that I just showed.
And make it a vampire. Hey, I got it right the first time. Look at that. And then I am...
You know, you can just right click on it and say, make a copy of this, right?
Oh.
Make a token copy.
Hey! You learn something new every day, kids. Look at that. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So how much mana do I need to do this? Go ahead. So we're going 2 colorless. 4.
You're sacking 2 tokens.
Yeah, I'm sacking. That's 2 black. Do I have 3 black? 3 black. Actually, I can tap that to tap Mina Smorgel if I tap that as well for colorless, and boom, that pays for all 4. Ha! So I go up 4 life. She goes up to 7/7. And I draw 4 cards. Get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing land for turn. These go graveyard, 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 graveyard. And I make 4 blood tokens.
No. Non-token creatures die.
Ah, you are correct. Okay. So I drew 4, right?
Yep.
That's 3. Hold on. And 4. Oh no. Hold on. That goes back. Because I played a land for turn. That was already one of the 4. And I pass. Plus I'm Nova.
That. Oh. I mean, two, 4.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna play a Terravidin.
A what?
It's got Ravenous. Terravigon?
Terror.
Tyranid. T-E-R. Terravigon? Tervigon.
Oh, all one word. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Turbigon.
Turbigon. I was like, I don't know how to
Thing
say
looks
that
like-
word.
Oh God, how many counters is it coming with?
It's coming in with 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That thing looks like
Coming in
what's
with
the mind flare? Yeah, that thing.
it's a creature from Warhammer. Actually, it's cool.
Is that from 40k or AOS or
40k? It's one of the Tyranids. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna deal 1 damage to everyone.
I am very pleased with the update they made to the Emperor's Children on the 40k side of the house.
How big is it, by the way?
The 10/10.
10/10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait. Who's doing what? Sorry.
No, the creature enters with 10+1/+1 counters on it.
Oh, okay.
I also draw a card.
Yes. Did you
Got
take
it,
your
fine.
1 plagues?
I did not. Thank you.
And then I will play a land for turn.
Me.
I'm gonna play a scavenger ground. It's a desert. It's gonna trigger my commander twice. I'll make 4 warriors.
Take 4 plagues.
Take 4.
Yeah, but
You know what you need in this deck?
What?
Mobilize cards.
Ooh, that is good.
Or better
Who you
yet,
talking to?
you know the white
Are you talking to Nova or me?
Nova.
Me.
Okay.
The white chick that when she attacks, she doubles the number of soldiers.
Tank girl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But they're not soldiers. They're warriors, unfortunately.
Really? I could have
Yeah.
sworn they were soldiers. I'm gonna go look.
They're send warriors.
You got to sing the song when you play the card.
I
then.
know, but it doesn't matter with her. I mean, she doubles every turn.
Oh yeah. She's actually already in my Campbell deck.
That is like one of the coolest movies from the 70s.
I'm gonna pass.
Wait, and what's doing the damage to us when they come? Oh, it's the thing down at
Impact
the bottom.
hammers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I need 1 green mana to start playing Magic.
I believe in you.
I got it. It's going to do damage to me, but hey,
You take it.
I can start. 1 green, 1 other for a Prosperous Innkeeper, and I create a treasure token, and I will pass.
Untap a key draw. Ooh. Delay for turn. Tap in. 1 white. 2 colorless. Bringing out Alenda. Makes a token.
I did not take my 1 damage. Sorry.
And then do that in the right order, stupid. Tapping a black to play Vampiric Tutor. Drop into life. Beep, beep. And then there you are, beautiful. That goes in the hand, or no, that goes on top of the library. And then we're paying 1 and 2 to sack that bad boy, which is gonna make her an 8/8. And then we are tapping 1 and 2 to tap that to add 2 black. Oh no, we just did that. Never mind. No, definitely don't do that. That gets undone, that gets done. And what was the other colorless? That one. So we sack that, we draw.
I'm gonna let my dogs out.
Okay. Who let the dogs
Wait a
out?
minute. Huh.
You.
Okay, hold on. Houston, we're having technical difficulties. Did it put it in the graveyard? No? Where did it? There. And then we're going to move to combat. Oh, wait, snap. Hold on. I am gonna. Can I take that back and swap and sack Oathsworn Vampire instead of the creature token?
Sure.
All right, cool. Thank you. That works. And then we're gonna move to combat, and we're gonna send Alenda at mark for 8.
Really?
Yes. And it's lifelink, so I get 34. Or I go to 34, rather.
Okay.
And I pass. And she's tapped.
Okay.
Oh. And then, because that happened because I gained life. I'll tap 2 to tap that and bring the Oathsworn Vampire back, which makes another token.
Okay.
And I'm good.
All right.
This is working so much better.
2, 4.
I'm very pleased
Play
with this.
a Parallel Lives.
Que eso?
Um,
What does that do?
Doubles the amount of tokens I get.
Oh, that thing. I like the art on that one. That's a good one.
We're gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing 10 at Plagues.
Can it, mate?
10 Trample.
Head with trample. Head with trample? That's it? Is it flying?
Just 10 with Trample.
Block it with by 1 wood.
You realize with trample, the other 9 are going to go to your face.
Actually, you know what? I'll take the 10.
Okay. That's gonna make 10 Tyrannid creature tokens. That's
Because you did
double,
damage to me, or
because I did damage to you.
oh, yeah, that's fine.
And
it's gonna be
I'm dead.
doubled, which is 20.
I'm
You're
dead.
gonna take 20 on top of the 10. You take 30.
Who's taking 30? Both of us?
No,
You take 30.
You
Mark
take
took
30.
20.
I took 20 and died.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And then I play a land and make 8 more warriors, and you take 4 more, or you take 8 more and die.
We were all dead already. Well, you did 30.
No,
Well, you had 34.
You had 34.
No, I was down to 24 already.
Well, yeah, that was after
You did
the
10 because you did 10 with the attack, and then we took 30 damage after that. So that's 40 damage.
You took 30 total with
Yeah.
the 10 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had to do 4 more.
I think it's sandwich time, folks.
Yeah, that's going to do it for me, sadly.
Good game, Noah.
I will end on the most tragic game of Magic I think I've ever played.
That was the most tragic game I think I've ever seen you play.
Ugh.
We've been Manastar before, but never that bad.
Yeah, that was like 9 turns, and I still... Let me see. Let me get past... Yep, there's that. There's that. No.
Hey.
2... Oh, wait, no.
Mark. Ow.
Oh,
Don't get old, folks.
Oh, yeah, my next one was a forest. Sadly. Sag. I'm just pulling all the mana out right now. But yeah, I've got... I think I've got my dragons ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah, no, those dragons were nasty.
My Eldrazi is good to go. Angels are almost done. They should be done here in a couple days. And then I really haven't changed the artifact deck for a while.
I really like my artifact deck from the set that came out before Tarkir, but there's so many like infinites that are possible with cards that are not like infinite worthy, but they're just good for energy.
Yeah.
To play it often because it's so easy to go infinite with energies and artifacts.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Mark.
Yes.
2 quick questions.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I do have mana in this deck. It was apparently just all in the middle. Even though I shuffled it.
So,
9 times.
You talk about like all the decks you had once upon a time or last week or whatever. Long story short, Do you got any hug decks?
I do have a group hug deck, yes.
Okay. Next time I have a full table, I need to test white and black. Colors are good. So, after that last Merkle game, I fixed it because I just was off 6 cards because I didn't update something because I'm stupid. And then today, this proves this works fine just the way I want it to. And we already know the zombies do the thing, so it's just those two. But I need a full table for those two. So I want to play the ghosties with a hug deck preferably.
Okay. I mean, Shank could probably be talked into playing his hug deck too, so no worries there. Thank you for.
He's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was great. I like that deck.
Yeah,
I really like the art on that card.
I was really like, when I went to go do my pre-release strategy, I was really trying to do mobilize, and I ended up getting the Timur deck instead, which is actually the one I wanted.
Yeah.
And I went 2 out of 3, which is probably the best I've ever done at sealed ever in my life, because I suck at sealed.
I suck at sealed too.
But I had kind of hoped I got the white, red, black, or whatever it is, so that I could do mobilize, because that seemed to be the OP play in the, and especially if you can get like Voice of Victory, and there's a monk that when you play it, there's some condition, but it's like a super easy condition to fulfill, that you copy him, and he's a flying monk. And he's like, costs 3, 1 white and 2 others.
I feel like I've seen that card.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's like Wind Monk Flying Magic.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
When you're off air, I want to tell you about something that before I go for that might interest you for job purposes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to look up what this card is, and then we'll head out. Why can't I find it? It's not about monk. Why can't you search for monk and flying? Subtype does contain monk, but man.
I find using
Tarkir
singular nouns
dragons
usually helpful.
Monk flying.
Sage of Disguise.
That's it. That's it.
It's got flying and lifelink inherently.
Right.
But you cast a spell this turn. What?
Yes.
If you cast a spell this turn, when you cast a spell, if you've cast another spell this turn, copy this spell.
Right. So play a white weenie, then play that one, on turn 4, and you get 2 of them. I'm like,
two 3s with flying and lifelink.
It's such a ridiculous, like, I am literally considering putting it in my angel deck just because I think it is that broken.
Yeah, I think that's so good.
I was really surprised by the monks in this set. I think the flurry mechanic is fun, and I think it fits
Does
really.
that just keep making copies of itself?
No, it doesn't beyond the first one, but there are cards that say flurry. Flurry's the mechanic. Anytime you cast your second spell, do X. And that kind of mentality is great for a storm deck.
Yeah. Wingblade Disciple makes you, it's another monk, but it's blue, and it makes you a 1/1 bird with flying.
Yep.
Anytime you cast your second spell, and that's 3 mana.
Yep.
And it has flying, it's a 2/2.
Did you,
Crazy.
by the way, Mark, see the thing about the Japanese exclusive bonuses for Final Fantasy?
I did. That's fine. Whatever. Hopefully they'll come this way too. I don't know. Here's my thing. I think we talked about this last week. I'm actually underwhelmed from the cards I've seen for the set.
Yeah,
So
we did. We did.
whatever the power is going to be in the set, it better be pretty powerful because I am very underwhelmed in the stuff
I
that's got.
refuse to believe they are not going to make a Setzer card. I refuse.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I expect.
I'm
And
mad.
and he better be, as the British say, a big donkey swinger.
I'm very mad they did not make a Sephiroth precon.
I thought they did.
They did.
Precon with
Yeah. He's
he's
one
blue
of the
black.
4. He's one of the 4.
there's a. You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precons. Yeah, it's Cloud, Terra,
There
the
is
It's
cat.
in the Cloud deck.
Oh no,
and,
I'm sorry. There's not. You are correct. There is
I think it's
a Cloud versus Sephiroth deck, and I got
It's
that
the-
too.
Okay, it's like the
That's the
modern or like the 60 card deck,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the starter thing they call it. I got that too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Collector Invest.
Yeah,
Hi.
I was like, man,
because
Titus.
it's Cloud, Titus, Terra, and the cat lady from Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14. You still
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Yeah. Suplex looks like it'll be a good card. That's probably the only one that I've been like.
Coke Chicken.
yeah, that's the one we talked about
Just
last week.
finished the demo
That was the
for
only one that
Viva
I've
S
seen so
game.
far that got me
A
excited
nice
for the
day for
set.
fishing.
Well, hopefully there's some good stuff.
Yeah, I'm. Have you been looking at the
Coke Chicken.
stuff?
Drops May
or-
29th.
That secret layer colorless is the one that's got me. I'm more excited for that than the Final Fantasy set.
Well, they're gonna do a bunch of secret layer things for Final Fantasy, which I'm gonna be pissed about. 'cause I'm not gonna have
Collector
the money to.
Invest. I am working on a combo
I'm
landfill
with
deck.
you. I've been underwhelmed. Mostly because, again, I was really hoping for a Sephiroth deck, just like I was hoping for a Venom thing deck for Marvel, but
Yeah.
Well, but
we-
remember also, we still got 2 more Marvel sets to go besides like the little Marvel 6 Commander thing they unveiled
Yeah.
for Spider-Man. So we got the full Marvel set and Spider-Man still to go.
yeah, that's true.
what do you-
And I'm really excited to see Gambit. That's another card that they have to make.
well, I mean, all of the X-Men is all I got to say about that.
I really think they need to do theme decks around different Marvel IPs, but I don't know if they'll do that.
Yeah, I don't know if they will either.
I
but
want
would
Blade.
hope
I
so.
want Blade.
There should
Oh,
be
I want
an
Blade.
X-Men deck. There should be like an Avengers deck. There should
Yes,
be like
there
a,
should. I
know what I
don't know
mean?
why
Like-
there wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Collector Invest,
So-
you're working on a combo landfill deck. Nice.
the Marvel team up decks.
Yeah.
Hey,
100%.
my tummy's waiting.
Yeah, go ahead. Ken,
Yeah, do they come up and
I
up?
don't know what that is. You'll have to tell me about it later. Let me go ahead and raid out here. Let me find somebody who's on that we can raid out to. Oh, we're gonna go to Keep It Quiet. She's online, so we'll send her
TV's Bob Costas.
raid. Keep it kawaii. Raid. Keep it kawaii. Thank you, Plagues, for the game. Thank you.
Yep, thank
Nova
you.
for the game. Thank you, Tom,
Cool.
for hanging out.
Cool.
Bye.
If you are a subscriber, grab the second message. If you're not, that's okay. Grab the first message and just let Kiki know you're there. She's a good friend of the channel. She's one of the nicest people on Twitch and just a really good heart. So we're going to send the love over there. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. We'll be back tomorrow with Baldur's Gate 3, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We're starting over and we're going to do it right. See if we can actually burn through the whole game. So we'll do that every Friday. So join us for that. I hope everybody has a great Friday. And until next time, as always, be excellent to each other. Of course, game on.